Hello everyone, this is Blacksland Ridge 3, back with another video, and this one is going to be on how to make your very own original character. And I know a lot of people have a hard time making their own original character. They can't figure out what the basis should be, or the backstory, or anything like that. So I am going to show you how to accomplish all of these things into a very, very original character. It's going to be your own. So the first thing we are going to do is open up Google and stuff, and we are going to Google what we want our basis to be. You have to think about what your basis is going to be. So let's open up Google here, and I know of a great class that's not used very often, and it is this. The E2, this is a class no one has ever really heard of or anything. So let's just find a nice historical prototypical image. This one looks pretty good. So we are going to save that. But if you were to put this up against a Thomas character, like Gordon or Henry or something, it would look way too detailed. So hopefully someone has already thought of putting the E2 class into a Thomas style format. So we're going to try and find something like that. So let's open up our new tab here and see if anyone has put Thomas E2. So as I said, E2 in the Thomas style, like the model series style or something like that. So let's just scroll through these images here and see if we can find anything. So I'm not really seeing anything that looks too good. I'm looking for a specific picture, something that has the perfect angle that I'm looking for. So let's put in model series, because the CGI series is trash and stuff. No one likes that. It's not nostalgic or anything, and they put girls in it, so that's terrible. So I'm still not seeing the image that I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna pause it right here and see if I can find it. Alright, so I found the exact image that I was looking for. This exact angle. This is perfect. So all we need to do is just save this image. So I'm going to save it here. We got to do a good file name so that we can remember. And now I'm going to open up Pixlr. I like to use Pixlr. It's free. It's pretty good. They just updated it. And I like to use Pixlr X. Pixlr X is good. And those are failed concoctions, don't mind those. So we're going to find our image, load it up, and we're going to start. So I don't want it blue. We're not going to make it blue. We're going to make it a color that you don't see too often on locomotives. So I'm thinking like a yellow or something. So let's do yellow. Alright, find the right, yeah, that should be fine. Pretty bright yellow. And we've just got to color inside the lines and make sure everything looks perfect. So we're just going to keep going here and make sure to color inside the lines. Keep going around the tanks, up and over. Fill everything in. We don't want any blue showing. And, oh dear, it appears that I've colored outside the lines. So let's find the eraser and erase that teensy bit of yellow that I happened. Oh dear, this is not working. Okay, that's just making it transparent. But that's okay. There are no mistakes in art. Everything, it is all fine. Let's just do the wheels. Oh dear, that's not the right color. Go back to our yellow. And just color in the wheels. Alright. So now that doesn't look too bad. So let's go back and continue doing the yellow. Do a smaller brush size. So there, we'll do that tank back there. And then the splashers, or whatever those things are called, wheel wells, splashers, I don't really care. Be careful not to clip the lamp or the smoke box or anything, because that will look trash bad, disgusting. And I think now it's time to do some lining. So we're gonna do some purple. Purple looks pretty good, and we have to size our brush down small enough. And oh, you can't really see that. 4 pixels should be good. And we're going to do some lining. Oh yes, that looks very good. Do some back there too. And then on the splashers. Alright. So things are looking very nice. And we're going to go back to our yellow. And still do a bit of a smaller size, because we're going to line all that in like purple later. Go around the window. And then around the whistle. Because I don't want to draw that again. You know, make sure that we can carefully preserve that. And then the dome. And then we're going to do some more purple lining. So we're going to go around the porthole window thing. And then we're going to do some stripes on the boiler. Oh yes, that looks great. That looks very good. And line that window there. No blue showing, remember that. And now we're going to do some shading, like on the tanks and stuff, because shading, it adds some color variation that kind of looks like throw up, but let's not think too derogatory here. So we're going to shade some bits here, do some darker colors, add some contrast, fill that in with our puke color. And then that door right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. The other splasher that's poking through. Oops. Oh dear. Better undo. So now we're going to do the cab roof. Make sure we don't do it too big, too dummy thick. Line that up there. That smooths things out nicely. And yes, look, things are looking very, very good for our OC. So now we're going to do the coupling rods. And we're going to do like a gray. You can do coupling rods in red too. But we're going to do ours in gray. Just a little line with some balls there. Make it a little more thick. A little thicker. I can't English today. But yeah, this is looking good. However, that face is a little too recognizable. I feel like I've seen that before. So we're going to add some differentiation to it. I think a mustache would be good. So we're going to add a mustache to our OC. Yeah. This face could really use something. And he needs a name, because he looks pretty happy, so we've got to have a name that, like, reflects his personality. So, I'm thinking a pretty happy-sounding name would be, like, I don't know, Lucifer. That sounds pretty happy-go-lucky. So, Lucifer the Tank Engine. So, we're going to do our mustache now. Yep. Oh yes. See, he could be a spy. You can almost not even tell who he is because he's got a mustache. He could be a spy. Yes, that should go in his backstory. He's a spy that spies on the diesels to see when steam engines are being scrapped, because he was rescued from scrap and works on a tourist line now on the island of Sodor. He was rescued from scrap and works on the island of Sodor. Yes, that is his backstory. So now he needs a number. So we're just going to add this number here. Yep. That looks great. Lucifer the Tank Engine, number 69. Yes. Just yes. I can't think of anything more beautiful than what is in front of my eyes right now. But let's add some memes, because we're cool and stuff, and we need memes. So we're going to do a hand holding a gun, and we're going to find a PNG of that. It's not a PNG. Ah, yes, that one. That one's good. So we're just going to save that as gun. Gun.png. And then we're going to put that on our OC. Because that is so funny. Haha, we're going to die. He's going to kill us. Haha, XD, lol, LMAO. So we gotta resize this a little bit because it's a little too big. And since in the train world, hands equal buffers, so we're going to put that on his buffer. He's holding the gun. We are going to perish. We have lost our existing privileges. And I'm thinking that he is just about done. Lucifer the tank engine with a gun on his buffer. That looks great. So we're just going to save that with the file name. Lucifer the Yellow. Don't forget yellow. The Yellow tank engine. Lucifer the Yellow tank engine. Now we're going to download it and save it so we can look at it and make it our profile picture for every site that we go on. Alright, let's just close out our tabs, and I think that we are done. So I hope that you have enjoyed this incredibly helpful tutorial on how to make your own original character. So this has been Blaxland Ridge 3, and goodbye, and I will see you in the next video.